Do you know the real story of Pinocchio? Many people know Pinocchio as a lovable puppet whose nose grows longer when he lies. But in the earliest stories, Pinocchio's tale was quite dark. When The Adventures of Pinocchio was first published, it wasn't a fairy tale. It was a harsh story about the terrible consequences of disobedience and greed. Pinocchio wasn't an innocent character from the start. He was grumpy, selfish, and hurt anyone who tried to help him. In one of the earlier versions of the story, when a grasshopper tries to get him to tell the truth, Pinocchio gets angry, throws a hammer at the grasshopper, and kills it. But the darkness of the story doesn't end there. Pinocchio constantly seeks the easy way to get rich. He chooses laziness instead of hard work, and as a result, he encounters terrible people. At one point, swindlers rob and beat him, and hang him from a tree in the middle of the night. Yes, in one of the early versions, the story ends there. Pinocchio dies while hanging from a tree branch. Because the story was originally written to give children the message that wrong choices have real consequences. However, when readers found the ending too horrific, the author changed it. The story had to continue. Then the blue fairy appeared, Pinocchio was given a second chance, and it became the softer story we know today. But for some, the most disturbing part of the story is why Pinocchio wanted to be human. Pinocchio wanted to be human only to avoid punishment. If he were human, his nose wouldn't grow longer, he wouldn't be deceived, and he wouldn't be hanged. Pinocchio's story is not just a children's fairy tale. It can be a dark metaphor about how people sometimes try to escape the consequences of their actions instead of truly being good.